Shall we tell old Jack there's new Ice Nine Kills music in the world? Haha! What's happening, psychos? Welcome to this track review of that brand new Ice Nine Kills song, Hip to Be Scared, based on American Psycho, their first new music in almost 2 years. So, just before we get into the review, a little bit of backstory, my history with this band. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. The Silver Scream is one of my top 3 favorite albums of all time. I had very quaint, limited exposure to them in my high school years, but after they released every trick in the book, they really began to sink their claws into me and their teeth into me. And then, of course, the Silver Scream took it to another level. The horror movie, horror novel shtick is a hand in glove fit, and they're continuing down the same path. I don't know if this is a lead off single to a new album because they name drop the Silver Scream in this song. I'll explain that in a second. And they have the Psychos Only thing on the artwork, and it, again, in the same vein as every trick in the book in the Silver Scream, it appears that they're continuing down this path and looting the treasure trove some more because they know what works for them. In the same vein as other metalcore bands like maybe Counterparts or Code Orange, not necessarily pigeonholing themselves, but knowing what works and running with it, right? So what I enjoy about this song is that it reaffirms Ice Nine Kills' penchant for contemporary metalcore stylings while at the same time omitting unclean vocals. And of course, it features Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach. And my favorite part of the song is we get to the bridge of the song, and it's Spencer asking the listener, "Do you like Ice Nine Kills?" And name dropping the Silver Scream and saying, "Oh, when they released the Silver Scream, they really came into their own," which is definitely true. And then we get hit with a nasty breakdown, joining the pantheon of previous favorites like Communion of the Cursed and Mary Xmas as just another slam and breakdown from the best metalcore band going right now, the best heavy metal band going right now, honestly. And of course, again, not necessarily sticking to their laurels, but playing to their strengths. I think Spencer I know he has an amazing voice, and it's not merely tailored and suited for this band. It works in marrying their symphonic metalcore genes while also securing a contemporary identity for the group, which is why, of course, they were able to have chart success with A Grave Mistake and Savages. Of course, A Grave Mistake was a top 10 hit at mainstream rock radio a couple years back. So it's just more, I don't want to say it's more of the same, even though it is, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And these guys keep trucking along, producing the best damn arena ready metal out there. I mean, it's got those stadium capacity histrionics and that slightly lighter hard rock edge and overtone, but it's still heavy and it plays to their strengths. I mean, there's no unclean vocals, and as I said, it is a lot more accessible than some other metalcore bands, but it's just the perfect blend. It's the perfect blend. Contemporary stylings that you'll find in all popular music with that heavier, grittier edge that, they never sacrifice their actual identity, no matter how as they age and as they gain more experience, they're not shedding their identity or sacrificing what made them special in the first place. So 5 out of 5 for this one. Keep it coming, Ice Nine. I'm excited for what comes next. If you enjoyed this review, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. See you next time, psychos.